Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming and welcome to episode 52 of my Journeyman on Football Manager 2019. And here we are, I'm at my dream job. In-game as well, dream job. This is where I would have wanted to end up for at least a brief period of time. It doesn't mean I'm going to end the Journeyman save at Leicester City. But for the time being, this is the club I'm going to try and stay in the Premier League with at least. At least try and get European football with Leicester City. And I kind of rushed through it in the last episode of why I moved here. Yes, Cardiff finished above them in the league last season. We did a very good job with Cardiff. But Leicester City, if we have a quick look at the club, they're a lot better. It's a massive step up. If you have a look where they've been finishing the Premier League, obviously they won the league there. There was a 12th place, 9th, 7th, 9th, 7th, and then finished 15th. So they had a poor season. So you look at it, the reputation is higher than Cardiff's. They shouldn't have finished 15th. So it's a bit of a fall from grace. So we need to get them back up there, especially into 7th place. This is our chance to get European football. I kind of looked at the other jobs going, I wasn't going to get an interview for. Obviously, Leicester City is my dream job. I'm a Leicester City fan and in-game as well. It's one of my favourite teams. So I'm happy to be here. Obviously, I didn't want to leave Cardiff so soon, but in the back of my mind, this was the only job I was going to take if it was up. I am going to probably stay here for a couple of years now, build it up, and then look to move to one of the European superpowers around. I might just try and move up and just complete the Premier League, win the Premier League, win the Champions League with another team, and then move to another country, something like that. I don't know, but obviously Leicester City looking good. Financial-wise, ignore that for now. Really ignore that. We will get that back. We'll sell a couple of players and get the money back. Projections aren't looking good either, so we need to get ourselves back into Europe. I've still got £13 million left of transfer budget, but we'll show you what we've done with that because it's the start of a new season. So transfers. Right, so I've spent £101 million. Yeah, and only sold £46 million worth of players. So we'll go on the outs. Well, I'll have a quick look. Obviously, you don't really know any of the players because we haven't been at Leicester City, to be honest with you. So outs-wise, Callum Wilson, you know him. We sold him to Cardiff for 12 million quid. We sold one of the defenders for 8 million. And then Pereira, who I looked at, obviously, I kind of wanted to keep him around just for a nostalgia state, but he isn't good enough. So we've managed to sell him to Blackburn for 20 million quid. So that's brought in a bit of money for us. But on the ins, these are the ones you need to be worried about. I've brought in Jamie Cherry, who's rubbish. He's gone out on loan. It was a free. I think it was arranged anyway before I came here. Xavi from Tottenham. Xavi Shikola? I don't know. I'm just going to call him Xavi. It's probably not even Xavi either. Anyway, he's a midfielder. 3.5 stars. We bought him for 13 million quid from Tottenham. He's worth 20 odd million. He should do a good job for us. Then we have bought Ricky Van Dongeren. Again, a 24-year-old centre-back. Coming from Real Madrid for £21 million. He's worth 28. So again, it's another one. If it doesn't work, we can sell him and hopefully get some money. But he looks like he's a decent centre-back. He is the best centre-back at the club. Harry Maguire, obviously, is dropping off a little bit because he is getting a little bit old. TT. Yeah, I bought him for 30 million quid. I may have overspent from Tottenham. Again, I'm ready Tottenham. He played 4 games for him last season, but we needed a right back with Pereira going. And I spent 30 million quid on him. He's 27, but he's decent. I know he's decent because I had him before in my last year's save. But so he should be all right. Then we've got a old midfielder come in. Anyway. Stepanko. We'll make the names up as we go along, won't we? We might as well. It's only a game. These are real people, though, so I am butchering the names, but screw it. It's fine. Obviously, he's got decent tactics. Tactical, mentals. All good. Physicals. All good for a 34-year-old. Just kind of a backup in midfield. Then we kind of raided Cardiff a little bit. We got their goalkeeper in. The reason why I got this goalkeeper in, one, Danny Ward wanted to leave, who was our backup goalkeeper, so he's come in as a backup now. Also, Lopez, who we've got in goal even, really wanted to leave, and there was bids coming in from left, right and centre, but I've managed to keep him until now. So there's a couple of players I've really upset through this transfer window, but we'll get through that in a second. And then I've bought in Miguel. We didn't need him. We really didn't need to bring Miguel in, but he's a Portuguese wonder kid. He's class. He actually has come in as one of the best left midfielders, but we've got a good left midfield side, to be honest with you, especially with David and Nakaja. Yeah, need to learn how to pronounce his name. And then we've brought in another goalkeeper. He's going to go out on loan. I've put him straight out on loan, to be honest with you, because he's just a backup. Again, he was brought in just in case Lopez went. He isn't great. Same with Henderson. Not that great at all. But that'll do. So that's who we've signed and what we've done. Competitions-wise, what does the board want us to do? They want us to finish top half of the table, which I think I can do with this Leicester City squad, because we have got a decent team. It's just they massively underperformed last season. I think it was just the fact that Europe got to them and the managers didn't do it properly. Reached the 6th round of the FA Cup. We can do that. I did it with Cardiff last season. Reached the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. I put that in there. And I kind of want to win the Carabao Cup. For what I want to do this season, finish top half, so at least 9th, win the Carabao Cup. I want to get some silverware in me. So it should be good. How am I doing as a manager as well? We'll look at that. Home. My profile, we are a 3-star manager at this moment in time. Reputation is pretty good. Media handling is really low. I'm trying to get that back up again because it looks good. Loyalty to players, again, that's down. I need to try and change that a little bit, but it is what it is. Promises-wise, isn't really any. I've said we'll qualify for continental football this season to bring in Ricky Van. Hopefully we can do that. Keep direct football in place. That's fine. I don't need to improve media handling. Yes, I've got to improve my media handling to keep myself in a job. And then I've just got to do other things. This is obviously the director, one of the directors who interviewed me for the job. So that's pretty much the team as it stands. So it should be good. Prediction-wise, actually, we'll have a look at the league table. We'll have a look at the season preview. We are predicted to finish 7th, which is good. We're not got anyone in the team of the season. So new managers, Cardiff, all that. We'll have a quick look at Cardiff. How much money did Cardiff spend? I had a brief look. They spent £58 million. Obviously, they bought a couple of players off. Well, they bought Callum Wilson off us. They sold £67 million worth of players. Their bank balance is just going to be looking good, to be honest with you. So that's that. So we might as well get into the first game of the season. We're only going to do the one game, the Bristol City game, just so we can have a look at the team. I know we've got some bigger games coming up, but we'll work through them as it stands. So this is the squad for the first day of the season. Again, I'm slowly learning it, slowly getting around it. We'll learn it together. Again, you look at the star ratings, defence-wise, not looking great. And here's the other thing. Lopez wanted to leave to go to... it wasn't Brighton. It was a bigger team in Europe. But I turned down every bid for him. He wasn't happy. He wants to leave. So this is why we need to have a good start to the season, just so we can get up there, and hopefully these guys will want to stay and see we're going to get European football. Same with Ben Chilwell. We had offers come in for him. There weren't big enough offers, to be honest with you, so I've kept him around. He's 26. He's got room to improve. He best improve, so I'm kind of putting him in the team. So this is how we're going to be starting. We've got Lopez in goal with TT down the middle, Maguire. In fact, I'm going to swap them two around. Maguire can play on the left-hand side because that's where he normally plays. Van Dongle. I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce his name. I will do. Anyone knows how to pronounce that, just leave it down below. Chilwell's going to be starting on the left-hand side. Then we've got Xavi in the middle, followed by Will Hughes. Obviously, he's already been at the club. Again, why is he saying he's a winger? He needs to be in there. He needs to learn how to play as a box-to-box midfielder. That's kind of what I want to train him to do, but he's 28, so that's not going to happen. Then we've got, on the right-hand side, we've got David Mazuzzi, whatever his name is. Again, he's a wonder kid. I can change that to just Maz, I think. That's probably what I'm going to do. He looks decent. Then we've got Roger on the right-hand side. And the wonder kid up front, Ben Turner, who looks good. Tenor? I'm going to call him Tenor, maybe. Looks decent up front. So we've got some good attacking, good goalkeeper. It's the defence, obviously, that might let us down a little bit. But it should be fine. Harry Maguire's there. We have got a wonder kid on the bench with this kid, Arab. He looks decent, 18 years of age. He actually got into the Belgium's team of the year, I think, for maybe under 21. No, it might not be under 21s. He got some sort of award anyway for a tournament he played. I think it was the under 21s. Other than that, that's how we're going to crack on. We're just going to get straight into the game and just see how we get on with our first game of the season. We should beat Brighton. No, Bristol even, because they have just been promoted to the Premier League. So we have got that kind of problem. It is their first game in the Premier League this season. They've bought Dominic Solanke as well, who was looking for. Keen to what happened last time. Well, I don't even know what happened last time. I wasn't even here. So yeah, we're just going to get into the game, and hopefully we can get a decent win. Right, play. I just realised I just skipped the tunnel interview, and I didn't want to do that. I'm going to turn the speed down a little bit, just so I can see it. We've got a corner. Comes in. Almost had our first chance of the game. Right, Chilwell with a free kick. And it's in. We have a chance, and it doesn't work. I don't know who took the shots. I need to learn the players. I really do. Bristol playing it out from the back now. Chilwell picks the ball up. He shoots, and it goes wide. Chilwell's looking dangerous in the first 12 minutes. Right, here we go. We've got a free kick. Comes in, and it goes close. I don't think I went through that guy. What's his name? Chilwell. With another free kick. Tell you what, we're looking like we're getting close with these free kicks, but we need to push on. I'm going to go attacking, and we're going to start the second half attacking as well, because we need to get an easy win here. We need to start scoring. Obviously, it's my first game in charge. I'm pleased. I'm just going to tell them I'm pleased. There's no point me having a go at them yet. So yeah, I didn't go through the attacking midfielder, did we? We've got Lucas. I'm just going to call him Lucas. In fact, I'm just going to change his name to Lucas now, just so we know who it is, because I just butcher names. We've got Lucas. He looks pretty decent, to be honest with you. James Maddison will probably come on in midfield at some point. I'm guessing Nakajam will probably come on again at some point, probably on this left-hand side. We'll just see how we get on in this second half. Fingers crossed, though, we can pick up a goal and get 3 points and start off the season with a win. Right, we're going to build this from the back here. Plays it all the way out to Van Dorgan. Out to Roger. To Tate, to Roger. Here we go. We're building here. All the way out to Dave. Crosses it in. Ben is in. He gets his first goal of the season. Ben Tanner, even, whatever his name is. Anyway, scores for us. 1-0 just after the stroke of half-time. We come out. Roger puts in a lovely ball in here. Dave Mazukic crosses it in. Tanner's there. Gets his head on it. Scores his first goal. I think he's going to be an absolute wonder star for us this season. I don't know what a wonder star is, but I'm going to claim it. He's going to be a wonder star. I think they're going to get a goal, though. They came close. That's probably the first highlight we've seen of Bristol, to be honest with you. Right. Will Hughes is going to take the corner. I need to set up people taking corners and set pieces and stuff, but Will Hughes crosses it back in again, and we get a goal. Lucas gets his first goal of the season. Makes it 2-0. He's looking a bit tired. I'm going to start making some changes soon just to get some fresh legs on, but this is a good cross in. Cross comes in. Comes back out to Roger, who gets tackled. Then Hughes picks the ball up, crosses it in. Lucas is there. He heads it in. We get the goal. I am going to make some subs, though, because people are looking tired. Lucas isn't going to come off now, I don't think. But what I am trying to do, some of these players, I'm trying to train to play on the right-hand side, because we are lacking in people playing on the right wing. But I'm going to bring on... I'm going to bring him on the right-hand side. Nakajama, whatever his name is. Again, I'm going to bring him on the right. He can play as an inside forward. I think that's what he plays on this side here. Is it an inside forward? It is. So you can learn to be an inside forward on this side. Let's go attacking. That's the one change I'm going to make at the minute, I think. Lucas is looking tired. In fact, I'm going to bring on James Maddison as well. Just for the fact Lucas is looking tired. I'm going to put him on a support role. And we'll just do it from there. We have got another corner, though. Hughes whips it in. Can we score again from the corner? Lucas heads it to Will Hughes. Back to Roger. Back to Hughes. Crosses it into the box. Dave with a chance, and it goes wide. Also, Miguel isn't on the bench because he's injured, by the way. So I spent all that money on him. He's picked up a little bit of an injury, but he should be back for the next episode. Sub. The guy I said is going to be a wonder striker this season is injured. So we're going to bring on Carl Burton, who, again, he looks decent. I think he's classed as a wonder kid as well. No, he's not. He's just a striker. Looks pretty decent. We have got Paolo as well, Mengenko on the bench. Again, I think is he a wonder kid? Yeah, he's a wonder kid. He looks pretty decent. He's from Belgium. Should do all right. But anyway, let's bring on Carl Barton just to obviously take off Ben. We don't want him to get any more injured than he is. Hopefully he's only out for a couple of days. I was trying to say games and days at the same time. Maddison with the corner kick. We're looking dangerous from these set pieces. We just need to try and take our chances, and need to set up how we probably take them and put people in the right positions. If we keep a clean sheet as well, I've probably jinxed it now, but a clean sheet would be nice. Hughes to Dave. Crosses it in. What a goal that was. What a goal. Nakajima comes in on that right-hand side, playing as an inside forward. Dave puts in a wonderful pass for him. Comes from Will Hughes, heads it out. Dave picks the ball up, just floats the ball across. He's in acres of space. Their defender misses the header, picks it up, hits it on his right foot, and it's in that top corner. What a goal that is. 3-0 to start this season off with. It's looking blooming good, isn't it? Hopefully, though, obviously, Bristol, I've got to feel, oh, we've conceded. I can't believe we've conceded. Tom Ince scoring. No, it's going to VAR. What's the decision for? Is it for offside? They haven't given the goal. Thank God. That's all right. It was offside. Good. We can maybe keep this clean sheet. I really want a clean sheet because obviously we didn't have many of them at Cardiff. We always kind of had to try and score more goals than the other ones because we just did struggle. And we do. We start the season off with an away win. 3-0 win. Away from home. A very good win, boys. And do you know what? That's just fantastic. That's exactly what I needed to start the campaign off. But I do have a couple of difficult games. Ben's only out for 1 to 2 days, which isn't too bad. We'll have a quick look when we're going to be coming back. And see, we've got all the good games here. Chelsea and Arsenal, the next 2 games. Obviously, you're not going to see them. Blackburn, they're not going to be up there. Well, maybe. Blackburn were up there last season. I'm probably going to be back at the beginning of September. I'm going to play these 4 games. I don't know who we've got in the Carabao Cup, but I'm going to play these 4 games the rest of August. Come back in September. We'll do Blackburn and Norwich. See how we get on against them too. And then, yeah, we'll just see how the season goes. So, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you've watched this all the way through. Again, if you're new and if you've watched it all the way through or just skip to the end, whatever. Just if you haven't sub. I'm 1 away from 100. I can't wait to hit that 100 mark. Also, let me know down below, how do you think I'm going to do at Leicester City? Do you think I will do well or not? I reckon we'll do well. I think top half finish. In my mind, probably getting Europa League. Do all right next season in the Europa League and then move on maybe to a bigger team or maybe try and win some trophies at Leicester. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you in the next episode. I will see you in a bit.